Being a video game character comes with a lot of ups and downs, one of which is taking a detour to the post-living. So which of the Smash cast have crossed over? Let's set the rules for what I'm counting as being a ghost. I'm counting zombification and other forms of reanimation as becoming a ghost for simplicity's sake, but vampires will not be considered, despite how vampirism is sometimes described. It is almost always depicted as being frozen the split second before death. In addition, becoming an angel or demon will count, but being a spirit from the start won't count. But to appease everybody, being a god, angel, or demon will be a separate tier. In addition, costumes and bad endings will not count, nor will the spirit mode, or most tie-ins. We are looking for plausibly canon ghosts. Oh, and there's a special top tier for became a ghost, got better. Starting off with Mario. We have Mario World where upon game over, he became an angel. But we also have Boo Mario. You know what though? In Mario Wonder, all playable characters become ghosts if they die. So that's Mario, Luigi, Peach, Daisy, Yoshi. Donkey Kong has taken a beating, but never to the point of becoming what we might describe as a ghost. Same goes for his nephew, Diddy, and enemy, K. Rool. The Breath of the Wild Link was canonically slain and revived, and seems very much alive with no ghost form. His friends might be ghosts, but he's never been one that we know of. Yet there is still debate whether he is alive, due to a few quirks like how much more damage this Link takes, and the fact he only weighs about 8 apples or around 2 pounds. He might be some kind of copy or reanimated corpse. Wait. In Tears of the Kingdom, Ascend turns him into a ghost temporarily, complete with green ghost energy. So yes, Ghostin' got better. Over and over. Thank you for saving him from maybe, Raru. Also, thank you if you give this video a like. When it comes to Samus, we've never seen Adam give her permission to get her afterlife passport. But we have seen her armor be reanimated. So, this might be controversial. But because we have 2 Samuses, I'm going to put Power Suit Samus in maybe, as a possible ghost didn't get better, and leaving Zero Suit in on account of the differentiating factor, the Power Suit. Let's debate how much the Power Suit counts in the comments. You could argue Dark Samus is a reanimated being from the start, so it isn't eligible from being a ghost unless it becomes a ghost of a ghost. At the end of Metroid Prime 2, Dark Samus becomes a being composed entirely of radioactive energy. To me that sounds like a ghost, and it didn't get better. In Kirby Squeak Squad, Kirby gained the Ghost Copy ability, and can just get rid of it like any ability, so Easy Ghost got better. Fox's dad might be a ghost, but he and Falco have never paid him a visit on the other side. Wolf came closer to unalive in the likely non-canon good ending of Star Fox 64, but he has also kept a firm grasp on life. The closest Pikachu has come to being a ghost is watching Charmander get licked by one in the opening of the cartoon. And let's knock all the Pokemon characters out, because unsurprisingly for the most popular children's game in the world, ghosts are rare in the series aside from ghost types and human NPCs. That's Pikachu, Pichu, Jigglypuff, Incineroar, Greninja, Lucario, Pokemon Trainer and his 3 Pokemon Bulbasaur, Squirtle and Charizard and Mewtwo. Anyone who falls in battle in Earthbound becomes an angel, so Ness and Easy became a ghost got better. The same can't be said for Lucas, who has to keep pushing on, though he probably is a ghost after the game's depressing ending. Captain Falcon and his fellow racers may no longer be with us outside of Smash Bros., but we've never seen the ghost. Bowser became Dry Bowser, so that counts as reanimation and he got better thanks to his son. The ice climbers turn ghostly white when they lose a life, but I'm pretty sure that is supposed to imply that they are freezing, so I'm putting them down as no. As a combo of several Zeldas, none of those Zeldas has deincarnated back to goddesshood. But in Spirit Tracks, a similarly designed Zelda did become a ghost, so I'll put her down as yes, got better. Depending if you consider Dr. Mario the same, or an alternate continuity, Dr. Mario may have been a ghost as well, as turned people into ghosts through malpractice. That's a maybe. I'm putting Marth and Lucina in yes. Didn't recover, because I'm pretty sure the emblems in Engage are just special interdimensional ghosts. This also applies to the rest of the Fire Emblem characters, Roy, Ike, Corrin, and Byleth. And thanks to DLC, Chrom and Robin. Lucky, because Byleth is heavily based on a Cambion and I don't want to determine how being born undead works ghost-wise. In Twilight Princess, we learn Ocarina of Time Link fell in battle during a war, and he appears as a ghost to teach his descendants how to fight. So, young Link did become a ghost, but didn't get better. Ganondorf is another yes. If you ask me, Calamity Ganon is basically a ghost, and this could be the same Ganon. We have no idea. But this Ganon also destroyed his body to turn himself into a deity during Twilight Princess, and then restored his body with Sans assistance. So, Ghost got better regardless. While missing in Game & Watch likely results in a fatality, we've never seen him come back as a spirit. Meta Knight in the Kirby Fighters game battle becomes a ghost when he falls and can recover if he makes someone else become a ghost. Same for DDD, so Ghost got better. The Pits are both angels, and Palutena is a goddess, so they have to reach level 2 spirit status to count. Monster called the Chaos Skin tore Palutena's soul out of her body, and put Pit's soul in a ring, so they count and got better. Dark Pit, as far as we know, never became a ghost, though he ceased to exist while Pit was a ring. Maybe becoming a ghost off-screen, so I have to put him into maybe, but Dark Pit just might not even have a soul. One of Wario's transformations is a zombie, and all it takes for him to fully recover is a little light shining on him. Wario even remains conscious and rational as a zombie through the sheer power of greed. Snake has had many run-ins with ghosts, but he's never joined them on screen, though he probably became one after the last chronological game in the series. Using the power of the Jade Wisp, Sonic has briefly become a ghost and returned to normal. Olimar and Pikmin are complicated because we've seen thousands of Pikmin become ghosts to never get better. In Pikmin 4, Olimar becomes a zombified creature, but it sounds more like a parasitic zombification of his empty body, which wouldn't count as a ghost. That would be what Smash characters have become puppets. I think I have to put them down as ghost. Didn't get better. Solely for the Pikmin. They're 3/4 of the fighter, 3/5 if we count Alf, who is still very much alive. Being a robot, as you might expect, Rob has never been a ghost. Whoa, what is happening? I wasn't expecting this. Toon Link is finally a Link who never became a ghost. Unfortunately, Villager has never been a ghost either. Ditto for Isabelle. Mega Man, as another primitive robot, cannot become a ghost unless you count the copy in X-Dive. His little brother can, though. I've never played Wii Fit, and considering you need a special accessory, I can't play it, but I can't imagine the Wii Fit trainer becoming a ghost. Let me know if the Wii Fit trainer somehow did become a ghost. What we know of Rosalina is she was a human girl, but is now an immortal cosmic entity able to reset the universe. It sounds like some ghostly shenanigans happened, but without a lot more information, I have to put her in maybe. She could have gotten those powers in so many ways. We've seen Little Mac do little besides box, so it's pretty safe to say he's never been a ghost. No one is a bigger ghost expert or hates ghosts more than Pac-Man. But he's never been one himself. It's blink and you miss it, but Shulk does start to become a ghost at the end of Xenoblade 3 DLC, when he becomes an avatar. Nintendo hasn't had the guts to make Bowser Jr. or his older siblings ghosts. Continuing the streak of no's, Duck and Dog have never appeared as ghosts despite all the times they've been popped. If we got M. Bison, the streak would be broken because Ryu and Ken have never been ghosts. Cloud has never been a ghost in the canonical games, and the only game he can be inflicted with zombie in is a Picross game. However, he can be described as a spirit in most of the explicitly non-canon phone games. But they don't count, so he's no. If you want to count him, you can put him in yes. But I'm not. Bayonetta finally breaks the streak as she becomes a ghost when she is sent to hell. You know, I should probably go back and re-record their spoilers here. Anyway, she doesn't get better as of 2024. She's gone. Inkling continues the ghost train as every time you get splatted, you become a ghost, but you get better. You're a kid now. You're a squid now. You're a ghost now. Ridley may defy unaliving like we drink water, but it's always through cybernetics, cloning, or a parasite mimicking him. He's yet to be a ghost. Maybe if he lived the rest of his life on Talon 4. Simon has only ever appeared alive, but Richter was a ghost in Portrait of Ruin, trapped in his whip. Obviously, he didn't get better. Piranha plants are diverse, including a ghost variety and a skeleton variety, but I think they're stuck that way. This may be controversial, but I consider the Persona protagonists to essentially be strange ghosts in the metaverse. I mean, they can interact with ghosts and demons and control people. With this read, Joker goes back and forth between being a ghost and alive. Hero briefly becomes a ghost when he went to the border between life and the afterlife to train with and bring Grandpa back. Banjo and Kazooie have never been a ghost, though their friend Bottles has. Terry Bogard has also never been a ghost, though his rival Geese has and has inexplicably gotten better. Min Min, as essentially a walking noodle joke, has never been a ghost as of 2024. But she probably will become one considering ARM's sales and how fast they drop the game. In Minecraft, the player respawns without becoming a ghost, so Steve and the other player characters are a no. Sephiroth perished at Cloud's hands before Final Fantasy VII even started, but Sephiroth and Cloud were part alien, and he used this to manifest in Cloud's perception from beyond the grave, in a bid to resurrect himself as a fully alien god, which he partially accomplishes. I think this counts as being a ghost and getting better, most of the way. Plus, apparently he continues to haunt Cloud the rest of his life according to all the spin-offs, so he'll always be somewhere as a spirit. Pyra and Mithra appear in a ghostly form within Matthew's gauntlets, and later Noah's Sword of Origin, not to mention the unclear events at the end of Xenoblade 2 that led to Pyra and Mithra splitting through mitosis. That could be ghostly business too. I'm just going to say yes, and it got better. Kazuya also counts as a ghost, got better if you consider the devil gene he gained from his father throwing him hundreds of feet off a cliff as a baby a form of ghostery, even if just for a second. I'll put him in maybe, and you can debate it in the comments. You aren't a Kingdom Hearts character if you don't become a ghost or weird spirit, soul, heart thing at some point. We're just putting Sora up there, not debating ghost criterions in Kingdom Hearts. Unless we have any Kingdom Hearts PhDs in the comments. Everybody sounds like a ghost in that series. Finally, the Miis can be whatever you want, including ghosts. But we're not counting that. And unfortunately, Miis in general can't become ghosts aside from the Luigi game, Nintendo Land. But that's an amusement park costume, so it doesn't count. I have to say, I'm surprised how many characters have been ghosts before, assuming I didn't miss anything. If I did, be sure to leave a comment, and if I didn't miss anything, how about leaving a like or subscribing for more gaming content? looks like our final numbers are... So yeah, that's a lot of ghosts.